bold of you to just make an assumption like that.
Bald.
Bold.
Bald.
Bald of you.
I mean, he would have a mole on his head.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
You probably have a head mole.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the same spot?
Where's his spot? Mine's like around here.
Oh no, his is like back right.
Let me find it one second.
Good morning. We're talking about head moles. I don't have face right now. Wow, great. Could you be any louder?
Yes. What?
Good morning, everybody. We are trying to get out of the house. It is library day for us. We need to go back to the library, but I require all the chores to be done first before we leave. You don't need more cookies. So that we can come back to a clean house, and it's a little slower than we would like. It's
stealing my cookies.
10:05 a.m. Literal cookie thief. We're gonna go to the library before it gets too hot today, and apparently have some cookie thieves. Oh my god. Okay, you're getting cookie everywhere. Good thing I'm sweeping. Hold on, I'm gonna go check the laundry, and because Zeg is currently not wearing any pants because his shorts are all in the washing machine. So I'm going to see if I have time to dry a pair before we leave.
Mom, we did.
Okay, give me a second, please, okay? The camera was not recording. I just sat down and did a whole vlog chunk, and then we read this hilarious book called Don't Say Poop, and it wasn't recording, so I'm sorry. I came to say, so now I have to restart everything. We're going to give you a library haul, but before I do, I will just repeat myself.
Library haul.
Library haul, yeah. I'm just like a bad vlogger, and I forgot, but also I forgot I was filming, but mostly it's because my double stroller, I cannot push it with one hand. There's no way I can film and push that stroller. It's amazing and it can fit so much stuff and I love it, but it's a two-handed operation. My single stroller like turns on a dime with one finger and it's amazing. Sam, that's rude. It's very windy, but we had a good walk and we got a bunch of books and we had a fun time. So now we are home, we've had lunch, and the baby is having a nap. And if you hear like lots of banging in the background today, the neighbors are having their roof redone, so it's loud up in here. Yeah, I really wish you would have recorded that because that would have been hilarious. This was a very funny book. Okay, so let's do a library haul because that's fun. We go to the library every week and we get 100,000 books. We have so many books on order, like, and not on hold, I guess, but like pre-ordered, that today I hit the order limit. So because the kids will be just like, can we get this? And Grayson ordered 22 books today. He ordered an entire series. No, it's 22 at the end. Okay. Mackenzie got another Hunger Games book, but she got the first one. We ordered both, and only the third one came in so far. So she got Mockingjay. For Zeffie, we have Global Baby Playtime, Global Baby Grandparents. We got Little Lion, Where Are You? Baby Animals, ABC Baby Animals, ABC Animals, I guess. And those are that's Zeffie's little haul. We might have a couple more for Zeffie in here. These are the ones Zagreus picked. I let them pick their own books. I choose the baby books a lot of the time, but he just goes through, and when the pile gets high enough, I'm like, okay, that's it. So he got A Bear's Life, because you like bears. Do you want to go put that in your bookshelf, on the bookshelf over there? Or should we do it together? A is for B. I love fun illustrations. We love the library. We're such library people. Sean loves sharks. Zeg has a particular thing for whales and sharks and stuff. Gorillas. Where do they go when it rains? I didn't even know what he grabbed. So, I got this book for him, Construction Workers, because there's construction work going on next door. So I thought that would be fun to read about for him. Robin, you are a robin. We have a robin that lives in our yard or frequents our yard. I don't know where its nest is, but it's in our yard all the time. And there's another Robin book called Nest. So I thought this would be nice. Well, he saw it and he was like, Robin! Monster book. I really like this is just a unique book, how it's black and white except for the monsters. Very cute. I really wish that you could read books on YouTube. I would have an entire channel dedicated to reading stories to children because I think that would be so fun. But
Probably could.
no, it's not allowed.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, because these are all copyright.
Oh, you're right.
So you're not allowed to read them on the internet.
That's rude.
I know. Brown bear, what do you see? Classic. We like bears in this house. Clearly. Polar bear, what do you see? Zaggy really likes whales, so we have this book called Breathe. Ooh, we took the book out last week. Bindi Irwin and her daughter Grace, their new book called You Are a Wildlife Warrior. I loved it. I wanted to get it from the library first, and then we're probably going to buy it. So definitely going to add that one to the buy list. Penelope Rex. Don't Wash Winston. And a library book for Bear. And then, of course, the Don't Say Poop. This was hilarious and disgusting. And it made me laugh out loud multiple times. And Mackenzie, who's making lunch, but was standing here listening to this book laughing because it was an adventure.
You should read it again to the camera.
Again, I can't. Copyright issues. And then we ordered some D&D books, and we're waiting for Mackenzie's other Hunger Games book.
And a whole bunch of D&D books.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I said.
A dozen of them.
A lot of them, because they're about $70 a book, these D&D manuals. And Cody was like, wait, the library. So this way he can like look through them and see if they're worth buying for him. Anyway, that's our little library haul. I'm going to go put these away, and I don't know what else we're going to get up to today, but we will see. My friends, I fear I might be a little bit of a Karen. There's a piece of Karen in me that comes out sometimes. The neighbors are having their roof redone, and this particular roofing company is very slobby. And there are bits of debris falling into my yard. I feel like I can't let the kids go outside. I've got roofing in my backyard and my front yard. I just had to go out there and tell them off for putting shingles from the neighbor's house onto my flower beds and crushing my plants that I planted last fall. And like, they're just coming up. And I was like, guys. And they were kind of like, oh, okay. And they moved them like a little bit. And so I think I'm going to have to get Cody to go out there because no other roof, like everybody is getting their roof redone because we had a horrible hailstorm last year. And it just shredded people's houses. So everybody's roof is getting redone. And all the other roofing companies have not made such a mess. This one, I'm going to show you. I'm going to sneaky show you. Oh, they're kind of cleaning up. Hold on, there's a dude right there. Get off my lawn. Hold on. Can you guys see like the garbage? That's their water bottles, and they've got like equipment everywhere. That's not our lawn, but this is my yard. Dude, yeah, pick those up. Get them out. Have I become a Is this what getting maybe this is not Karen-y, but like there's nails in there. I'm actually kind of mad because Cody's gonna have to go out there and make a rake, and I think we're gonna go, like, I think they didn't really listen to me. They were kind of like, okay, so I think he's gonna have to be like, hey, get your crap off my side of the lawn, because we've got, like, I can't let the kids play outside. We were just out there. I go have tea and coffee out there all the time. I can't let them go play outside because I can't even let Finn out right now. I feel like he's gonna get hit with a freaking chunk of roof
and die
because he's a tiny little chihuahua. Like, hold on, let me show you the size of the piece of roof that's in my yard. There's pieces of roofing in my garden. Like, I know we're leaving, it doesn't matter, but like, the safety of my children matters. Look at that, there's like a huge piece of roof just in my yard. The fence is like over there. Anyway, maybe I'm turning into a Karen, but so be it. I don't think this is Karen-y. This is just like, hey, can you keep the roofing to like the house you're roofing at, please? Maybe? Hi friends, dinner rush, you guys know. It's a madhouse. Music blasting, kids playing. We had friends, Gray had friends over on the trampoline. Now the babies are in bed and I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm solo bedtime tonight, so while I put the babies to bed, bathed them, did all of that, Grayson did his chores and went back out, and then Mackenzie cleaned the rest of the kitchen for me, which was so nice. So now it is 8:39 and I am making some banana bread because it was too hot to do this during the day and we are out of the house early in the morning, so I wanted to make a snack and make sure I made these. And also I ran out of chocolate chips, so I got Cody to bring some home for me. So I'm going to make a double batch of banana muffins so that we can take these to homeschool meetup tomorrow. And I'm just gonna drink a tea, and I thought this was a good time to just have a little chat with you. Just get banana on myself, whatever. The things I probably have on the shirt today. Sorry. Grayson came home. 11-year-olds are spicy. Spicy! That's all I'm gonna say. Boys, 11-year-old boys are so spicy. If you have a 10, 11, 12, even 9-year-old boy, they are so sweet. But I'm also just cheersing my coffee to you because it is not for the faint of heart. Daphne likes to go outside in the evening and sit on our patio couch. So remind me that she's out there, because sometimes I forget and then Cody will be like, she's still outside on the couch. She doesn't ask to come in. She's just like, this is lovely, I'll just sit here. And I'm like, no, you need to come in and come to bed. Sometimes I forget. She's never been forgotten, let me make that clear. She's never been left outside. But she does love this like cool evening breeze. She's like a big fluffy dog, so she just sits outside and has her alone time. This is a bit of a bonus video. I'm going to try and put 2 videos up a week. I'm gonna play around with that and see if I can manage it, because I love filming and I love hanging out with you guys, and 1 video is just like not enough for me. It just doesn't feel like enough. If you're still hanging out with me right now, if you're not on my Instagram, leave a question if you have one for me about the move, anything else, but specifically kind of like I'm doing like a Q&A focused on the move. But if you have a question about something else, feel free to put it below. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you are going to miss the question box, or maybe you did miss the question box, then just throw your question in the comments and I will be sure to add it to the queue. But I wanted to just really document this process because it's going to be so easy for me to just get overwhelmed and then not share anything at all. So I would rather almost overshare so that at least I'm in the habit of sharing and I do that. Oh, sorry, my dog just came up the stairs and she looked like she had like a sad face. I just thought maybe she got bit by a bug or something, but I think she's fine. I'd rather overshare than undershare this season of our life, because I just figure if I don't share and post things during the busy time, time is always busy. It's never not going to be busy. So if I can't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So that's my mindset right now. Cody's at D&D tonight with his buddies. It's supposed to be a weekly thing, but he doesn't usually make it every week. So I'm really happy that he got to go out tonight. It's just down the road really, and he never stays up very late on D&D nights, so he'll be home soon. I'm gonna try and make these before he gets here so that we can hang out. Cody was supposed to pick up flour and he did not do that. So I don't know if I have enough. I have some whole wheat flour I can probably cut this with if I need to. Oops. I have been making this banana muffin recipe for so long. So many years. I don't even know. Oh, that's ripped. I had to dump my baking bin out because powdered milk spilled inside of it. That was fun. All is well now though. Okay. Sometimes I like baking this late and sometimes I don't. I really try to get to bed early. It's already 9:13. Going to try and get to bed and be sleeping before by like 10:30, no later than 11, hopefully. What time do you go to bed? Let me know down below. I would love to be a night owl and like just have more time to myself at night, but that doesn't work for me. I mentally want to do it. My body does not agree. And I need so much more sleep than that. I'm trying to be really nice to myself and just get myself to bed at a decent hour and treat myself really well because this is such a crazy transition for us and the kids are really feeling it. And like, it's one thing when you plan a move, you know, and you're like, okay, we're gonna move or we're gonna do this and it's on your terms and you plan it. And it is another thing entirely to have like a move sprung on you like this. It's trying to have good spirits about it. I do have good spirits about it. It's just like you can't ignore the hard stuff. Like if this is just Cody and I, this would be no big deal. We have 4 children and it's a lot. It's a lot on kids, especially neurospicy kids who aren't always great with change. So it's a little more challenging for our family. I just want to say, like, thank you for being with me and hanging out with me. And thank you for just, like, for those of you who've just recognized how tricky this situation must be, even though you just, like, without even knowing the whole story, you guys have been so empathetic and kind. And I just really appreciate each and every one of you. And, like, that's the thing. You know, I've got a spicy kid tonight, but it's just this whole thing. It's just a lot for them. It's a lot because kids can, like, they're resilient, yes. And we're not moving to a different town, thank goodness. But still, it's like a big change for them. And especially when it was not planned and not expected, the feelings are just being felt. Like, he's sad, he's moving away from friends that he's made in this neighborhood. And like, when your whole world revolves around the neighborhood you live in, it's a lot. So I'm trying to have as much grace as I can with everybody, including myself. But anyway, okay, I was kind of talking about taking care of myself. I got sidetracked there. Going to bed on time. But speaking of taking care of yourself, I have been really proud of myself because I made it a goal of mine this year to really get back into shape so that if I am fortunate enough to have another pregnancy, that it would be easier than my last. Because although my last pregnancy was not hard necessarily, I had a lot of health issues that just happened while I was pregnant with my gallbladder and then my surgery and all that, right? So I have been back to my workouts, like properly back, and I feel so good. I feel so good. I've been like at least 10,000 steps a day. I've been and it doesn't feel like I'm trying that hard. That's the thing that's like, I feel like my diet is in the right spot finally. Honestly, I had to let go of a lot of, how do I even say this? I'm not a fad follower or anything, but obviously you learn about like things like pro-metabolic eating, and it's very easy for like the dogma people, those, you know, those accounts get huge. You've got Instagram accounts and whatever that are like, this is exactly how you eat pro-metabolic, and you like follow them because you're interested in pro-metabolic eating, and it's so easy to just be like, oh my gosh, am I not doing this right? And then you kind of be like, oh right, I have to do this, and like, oh, I have to get like exactly this, and I shouldn't be eating this, or blah blah blah. And it's easy for even people who feel really grounded to get caught up in the dogma. So not that I was super caught up in it. This is rambling, we're just hanging out and chatting, but I just had to go back to some things that work for me and have worked for me for a very long time. Like, I'm talking back when I was like a fitness junkie, before I got pregnant with Grayson, and then like during my pregnancy and afterwards with him, and back in like, you know, that 2014 plus, probably 2014 to 2017 or 18, I was like peak health. And I feel like I'm finally feeling that level of energy again, and I've lost a good chunk of weight, and I hope that I can continue to do that. And I don't know, I'm just feeling really good. And even though this would be a great opportunity to be like, oh my god, we are too busy and I just can't keep up with it, and I can't, you know, I'm gonna skip workouts and blah blah blah, this is exactly the time to not do that to myself. You know what I mean? Like, this is the time that I need to take care of myself the most. I'm drinking my water, I am hitting my steps, I'm doing my workouts, and I am following the plan, not the mood. And that has been like the biggest shift for me, is to just I'm just like, get your shit together, Rainbow. Sometimes you just gotta do that and have the self-discipline to be like, it's time to get your shit together. So I've been doing that, and I've been trying to really prioritize it, and part of all of this is going to bed early. So tonight I'm going to try and see if Zephyr will sleep in his crib in our room tonight, because we co-sleep. I've co-slept with all my babies all the way through, and he's a bit of a restless sleeper. Like, he makes me wake up a lot just to make sure, like, not that he's waking up, but he almost wakes me up, and then he also kind of wiggles a lot, and it makes me like panic. I don't know, he just like tries to like snuggle in weird positions, and I'm like, stop it, that's not safe. And so, and then when I try and wake up in the morning, me stirring makes him want to nurse so he can fall back asleep, and then that puts me back to sleep, and I'm really struggling to wake up in the morning. That was quick. Hi.
How's it going, sweetie? What you making?
I'm making muffins for the morning because we got made up.
Oh, yes, you do.
Anyway, I am feeling really good about that, and I'm just sticking it out, and I'm getting to the point where like I still have to have a lot of self-discipline right now, but I'm getting to a point where it's becoming routine instead of like something I feel like I have to do, and it's starting to feel good, and it's starting to feel easier, and that feels really good. So cheers to taking care of ourselves even through the crazy ass seasons, because that is exactly when we need to be taking care of ourselves the most. Because like, that's the thing that I'm just not willing to put my whole life on hold and all of my plans and dreams on hold just because things are happening right now, you know? So anyway, that's what's up. I thought I would just kind of do 2 vlogs a week and try how that goes. If you guys have anything you really want to see from me, or if you just it helps me so much to let me know what you guys like to watch. If these are really boring for you, where I just like kind of take you through the day and chat a lot, then let me know kindly and I can change it up a little bit. Sometimes I just get like stuck on what to film because I'm so like, okay, next, this thing. I don't know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see like me physically packing boxes or cleaning or whatever, or you like more like stuff like that, well, there's music playing. Or if you want more chatty vlogs, or if you want me to take you around more and take you out of the house more and remember to bring a camera, just let me know what you guys want to see. That is so helpful and I really appreciate it. If you have questions for the move or just in general, put them down below and I will add them to the queue of questions I'm going to answer next week. In a video, I'm going to sit down with a cup of coffee or something with you and just chat and answer some questions. I thought that would be nice. And I'm going to just keep trucking forward, and we're going to start packing here because we don't have an exact move date yet, but we should hopefully I'm thinking by the end of the week, hopefully. But I know it's soon, so I gotta get packing. So anyway, Cody's home now. I'm gonna finish making muffins, and I'm gonna let you go because it's almost 9:30, and we will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.